You're 22, two at a handle. Girl, I wanna handle you. Put my hands upon you.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. Me that go to play me then I don't chat get late to doki yo. Over me, feel that energy. Is this love? Is this love? Ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth from a white teeth.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are not new, but if you are new, welcome. So this morning guys, I am at Bamboo Cathedral. As you guys can see, all the bush in the back of me. I just got here. It is 10:30, which is kind of late for going, you know, a hike or going on a trail or whatever the case is, but the weather is actually pretty nice. It is not overcast but not sunny, somewhere in between there. So guys, I decided to take some time for myself. I didn't post on Monday, which is one of my posting days, because over the Easter weekend I was like dog sick, dog tired, couldn't do anything. I went to my church sports. I may put a little bit of clips of that in this vlog, but I went to my church sports the Friday, which was Good Friday, and then I got home, slept Saturday, slept Sunday. I went to church in the morning and church was like 7 a.m. got back home, slept. I was so sick and so tired. You know, like when your body demands the rest, it just takes it. I think that's what happened. So I didn't do anything, so I was like, I'm not gonna upload a vlog of me just sleeping, you know. So I decided, hey, let me take a day, let me do some of the things I really like, you know, to recharge. We always need that time to recharge. So please, if it is you're just going, stop, take a breather, do something to recharge, because trust me, your body will take it when it wants it. So let me not do too much talking. Let me get out of the car because I feel like the weather is slowly changing. But even if it rains, that's fine, because after I go to Bamboo Cathedral, of course I'm going to Macreep. So let's go. Guys, it's so peaceful out here. Oh, look at this big hole. Yeah, it's so peaceful out here, like literally only the wind and the sound of the bamboo bending in the breeze. It is so lovely out here. I'm not really walking to like for time, like I'm not trying to do this fast. I'm just walking to get my steps in, you know, breathe in some fresh air, be one with nature, talk to God. That's really what this is about. So I'm gonna take my time, walk up this hill. I'm at the bottom of the hill right now, and yes, I'm by myself as per usual. So I'm gonna walk up and then yeah, head to the beach. Hey guys, so I am very sweaty. I know you're probably expected to see the top of Bamboo Cathedral in the next clip. However, I did not go to the top, right? And let me tell you guys why. So when I was walking in initially, I was on the phone with one of my friends, Naomi, right? I was talking to her or whatnot, so I wasn't really paying attention to anything. I was just walking. And then when I came off the phone, I was basically to the bottom of the hill, right? And when I came off the phone, I heard this little voice saying, don't go. But honestly, I ignored it, right? Because I was like, why? Like, I'm always walking here, like it's relatively safe, like why? So I ignored it and I continued walking, and I got like quarter way up the hill and like the voice got louder. I was like, don't go up the hill. I ignored it again, continued walking, and when I got halfway up the, you know, up Bamboo Cathedral, it was screaming at that point in time, don't go, turn back. I think that was the last thing I heard the voice said, turn back. And I immediately stopped, turned around, and started walking back down, right? And that brought me here, back to the bottom of the hill. Now, I don't know about you all. I know a lot of people, you know, believe in their gut feelings. And before I really started my journey with God, I always used to say, you know, follow your gut feeling. But that wasn't a gut feeling. That was the Holy Spirit. That was definitely the Holy Spirit. You can't tell me anything different to that right now. I don't know what would have happened if I had continued walking, but I decided to listen, and I thank God that He, still talks to me, even though I'm very stubborn sometimes. I don't really want to know what would have happened. I hope that nothing happens to anyone else. But yeah, that was definitely the Holy Spirit. So I'm walking back out of Bamboo Cathedral right now, and I'm headed to the beach. So let's go. Alright guys, so I'm headed down to the beach. You guys don't know why I have on a head tie. I'm just not in the mood to get my hair messy, and just to prohibit, sand and too much sweat from settling in my hair. I honestly forgot school is out, so there are actually a good few people on the beach. I was actually expecting it to be emptier than this, but it's still not as packed as it would be on a weekend. Alright guys, so the sun is out. Has a lot of sun. Woo. I absolutely love it because the weather was looking very overcast all day, but the sun is out today. And while I left on my workout clothes, honestly I was going to change, but yeah, I'm not feeling to change and dirty up a whole bathing suit, so I'm in my workout clothes. I'll be bathing in my workout clothes, and I'll be chilling in my workout clothes until it's time to go. And honestly, I feel like this is like a really good time just for me to share some of my thoughts. I needed this time to decompress, as I said earlier, and just recharge, because recently I've just been going through so much. There's so much I don't share on social media because obviously that's very personal, and I wouldn't share everything here. But I was starting to feel very overwhelmed with a lot of things happening in my life, and I realized it was because I was constantly going and doing things for everyone around me and not taking that time to take care of myself. And I know it may sound kind of selfish, but I had gotten to a point where I was like, oh my God, when am I going to get some time for me, So I decided to take today just to do that. And it's been helping. I mean, at the back of my mind, I'm still like, okay, I have this to do, I have that to do. So it's very hard to shut that off, but still just being in this environment right now, it is helping. And I don't want to sound ungrateful. I don't want to make it sound like my life is so difficult. But we always go through those moments where you're like, oh God, please give me a little ease up, I need some rest. And that's how I was starting to feel. So I feel like taking this time really makes me relook everything and realize that yes, I may be going through some difficulty right now with certain things, and certain things may annoy me, or I may be unhappy with certain things, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the world or life is all bad and like God has left me. One thing we need to remember is that when you're serving God, at least, because as you guys know, that's the point of view I'm speaking from, it's not just going to be all good things. God isn't a genie just to answer our prayers and to give us what we want. We do, as Christians, have to go through suffering at times, so that we can have a testimony to tell at the end of the day, regardless of if God gives us what we want or if He gives us something else. Everything is supposed to be about Him, So that's why I took this time just to refocus and to realize that yes, I may be unhappy about certain things, but it isn't the end of the world, and I serve a good, faithful, loving God, and through everything He's always there with me. Hey guys, so I just left the beach. It is almost 1:30. So I've kind of been down here that's almost 3 hours. I got down here around 10:15. So yeah, about 15 to 30 minutes short of 3 hours. I've been down Shagarama side, so I'm heading back up the road. I have to go get gas because my gas light is about to come on. But something really funny happened when I was leaving the beach. Someone asked me for my Instagram. I guess they saw me taking videos and pictures and all those things, and I guess they assumed it was Instagram. And I actually had to stop and think for a moment because my Instagram name is not the same as my TikTok and my YouTube name. My Instagram name is Miss Empress Tika, not Tika&Co, like my YouTube. So I had to stand up for a second, like, so then eventually I was like, yeah, that's my Instagram. But I should have been like, oh no, check out my YouTube instead. But I don't know, I was just so focused on leaving the beach or whatnot. But yeah, I just found that was very funny. Silly me. Of course, I forgot the part in the car. So I have to walk back to the car and walk back to the place now. Okay, I got it. Alright guys, so remember that annoying sound my car was making? We are going to fix that right now, okay? I went and I got the parts, and yes, I'm very excited. This to some people may not be like taking care of themselves, but this is taking care of myself for me because I cannot drive a vehicle that is making noise, that has something going on with it. Like, this noise has been grating on my nerves for the past few days. So I came to the mechanic, so he told me what to buy, and I'm gonna get it fixed now. Hey guys, so I just wanted to come and close off the vlog. Taking, you know, that time for myself was really important. It did help me, you know, change my point of view on a lot of things that, you know, I'm going through. And it also just helped me, you know, relax and just breathe for a second. So I feel refreshed. I feel, you know, like I can take on whatever it is that's coming my way. I just hope it's not too much, okay? So as usual, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.